thank you for joining us today. My name is Elizabeth. I'm the volunteer manager with the Omaha EITC Coalition, where our passion is to bring financial stability to working families through free tax preparation and resources through community partners that we have. Today we're excited to speak with volunteers from two impactful organizations, AmeriCorps Partners, AmeriCorps Seniors and NCCC. AmeriCorps Seniors engages volunteers that are 55 and better and meaningful service opportunities with the Omaha EITC Coalition. They serve as tax preparers and site navigators, but also serve as mentors for our volunteers. What NCCC brings together youthful adults from across the country to serve on term-based community projects. So this will be a pretty informal conversation, and we're grateful to have both perspectives here, and we're looking forward to hearing from your experiences and your impacts. So I'll have everybody kind of introduce themselves. Cool.
Well, my name is Patrice. I am a member of the RSVP, the Senior Volunteer. It's still mind-boggling. Sorry. Program with the EITC Coalition. I have been a volunteer with the program overall for 16 years now, and have continued to come back. And I really, really believe in the program. I love it, and will do my best to advertise it and promote it every year when it comes out. People get sick of hearing about it. You're still doing that? Sure am.
Yep. My name is Elizabeth Morales. I am the team leader for Maple 3. This is my second service term. I really loved it. Also enjoy a lot of personal and also professional skills that are developed with this program. So just really, really enjoy it. And also recommend it to a lot of people. So, yeah.
My name is Jocelyn Bloom. I'm the assistant team leader with the team here. And this is my first service term. And throughout it, it's been such an amazing thing and could never say anything bad about it. So.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. So, Patrice, you have been with us 16 years, and we're going to keep you a few more, at least 20 more.
That's my plan.
At least 20 more. So, what motivates you and what motivates you guys to serve your communities?
For me, it absolutely drives me insane when I hear about how much people pay to get their taxes done. How little people understand about the whole process and how afraid they are to do taxes. It's a burden, and it's really not. I like to think that I'm able to tell people it's not a scary thing. It's really not that bad. Answer questions that folks have during tax season. It's not just the time that I spend here in the office or doing taxes. Countless. I get text messages and emails and phone calls and people asking questions and can I do this and can I do this and how can I do this part and what do I need to bring and can I get an appointment, and when I can tell them where to go to get their taxes done, it's not just me. There's a whole team of folks that do it. And then the years that we've been talking about the AmeriCorps teams when they come in, it's such a great exposure and getting to talk to everybody from the different places. And it's like, well, I don't know if I want. Well, they are as trained as we are. They managed to cram all of our training into such a short time, and it's mind-boggling.
1 week.
So, yeah. So I come back year after year just because I feel it's important for people to not be afraid of something that is such an essential part of life. We have to do it. Period. You might as well not be afraid to get it done.
Yeah. For sure. And then, how about you guys?
Yeah, I think for me, the NCCC, the National Civilian Community Corps, serves different types of programs. So we're meeting different communities all over the 48 states, everything except Alaska and Hawaii. And so being able to learn a lot about different communities, their culture, customs, traditions, just learning more about each community. I mean, Omaha, before that, we were coming from Colorado, from Denver. Before that, we were in Louisiana. So just being able to learn a lot and being able to work with other volunteers, but then also with community members towards a greater goal that benefits a lot of people, whether that's a short-term or long-term goal, is always something that motivates me. I think that's something that is just really, really nice to see everybody working together towards a greater goal, and also putting input from community members. It's not just volunteers, but the community also coming together. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me is the opportunity to learn something new every day. That's something that I really strive to do in life, is to, once I stop learning, then I know I need to be doing something else. And that's been really awesome throughout this program, is to learn so many different things. I mean, we've done everything from doing your taxes, but from also being on roofs and planting trees and building houses, and just being in a part of the program and a part of volunteering for a greater goal has always been something that I'm really passionate about, and something that I drive to do and continue to do in my life.
So when you guys got this job and you guys said, oh, you guys are, your next mission is to do taxes, what do you guys think was all involved with that? And then did your mind change, once you actually started doing taxes? Or
Yeah, I think I can speak on it.
Yeah.
When we first heard about taxes was right around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We were going to this program, to EITC Coalition, and I only thought of taxes as taxes in like bright red.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. And I remember coming in to this program and to this term being like stressed, like, oh my gosh, like this is such a big concept that like not even the people who I'm really close with know how to do. And I think after the training with all of you guys, and after getting to meet all the other volunteers and to just really have that experience, my mind switched of, I tell people at home, I love doing taxes. And they're like, you love doing what? And I'm like, yeah, like I super enjoy it. And I think it's more of than less of, oh, I'm doing taxes. It's more of, I'm helping this person out, or I get to explain to this person, or I get to hear this person's stories. So that's something really important to me.
Yeah, I think when I started doing taxes with people, I really try and explain what every single thing is, or what this credit is, why you got that credit, why you might not get it next year, or why you might get it, and I have, customers that are probably in their 70s are like, no one's ever explained that to me. Right. So I feel like if you go to another tax site or other places, they're just kind of get your forms, do the things, and then there you go. Yeah, so that's something that I really like to do with our customers, is explain. And the reason why you owe, let's make these changes so you don't have to owe that much, or don't owe at all the following year.
Probably one of the favorite things that I get to do with taxes is the young people who are filing for the first time. Mom and dad have always claimed them, and they're coming in, it's like, I got a job, do I have to do taxes? I was like, well, do you want to do taxes? And then one day we can encounter somebody who doesn't have to file because they didn't pay taxes because there was no taxes taken out. Another one who's just getting started and has this nominal, real small amount. It's like, you want to, so get started with this because you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And explaining all the ins and outs and doing it, and it's not that scary. And until you're out of college, this is what applies. And even educating mom and dad on how long can you claim your kid and under what circumstances. And having that opportunity to tell the next generation is really not that scary. And then getting through the process without it being something that they're afraid to come in next year.
Yeah.
All right. And then, so this tax season, or just, Patrice, any previous tax seasons, have you guys had any customer stories or anything that impacted you in a certain way?
Yeah, I had a client earlier towards the season. She was needed a Spanish speaking preparer, and so just talking with her, she was really scared that she was gonna owe for the year. But it turns out that she didn't. Went through the whole process of like, this is what you're getting, this are the credits that you're getting, and she was able to tell me about her story of now she doesn't have to worry about paying her bills and having that or like that fear of like what's next. Now I have something that will be coming in that can get me to be a bit stable for the next coming months. So I think that has been really something that's impacted me, and I know other members of the program have also felt that way.
Yeah.
One of my all-time ever favorite stories. It's not this season, but it was last year. There was a mom who had been coming to us for years, long-time customer, and she had been bringing her young sons in. And so over the years, they would come with her just to sit while she got her paperwork done. And then they came in last year to file their own taxes for the first time. They had both started really good jobs. They were at home taking care of her. She was explaining to one preparer how she didn't have to work as much because her boys were there and they were making good money. And then for the first time, they're filing their taxes, and they were the most respectful young men. And I told her, I said, ma'am, thank you for whatever you did. These are the most respectful, nice young men.
I remember that day.
Yeah, I was blown away. And after all these years, I can't say that very often. But they knew exactly what to bring because over the years, she knew what to bring because we've been working with her consistently. Just the basics of filing your taxes. They were all prepared. They came in, did what they had to do. They were out of school and working and taking care of mom, and they check marked all the boxes. I was just absolutely loving it. I didn't see them this year, but with all the people, it's very possible.
Yeah, they might have gone to a different site too, though.
They might have.
All right, and then what are some skills, whether it be like at work, through volunteering, or just in life, that you guys think that you have gained volunteering with the Omaha EITC Coalition?
That's it. I mean, the thing that being able to do taxes. I think it's so much bigger than that, though. Like, I have already been able to help with just like my knowledge and people knowing that I do this. So many people back at home, and like teaching them that there's resources, especially like in self-employment, which is always a big thing, and that like Schedule C's are there and track your mileage. And it's just been so nice to be able to provide that greater scope of I'm helping people here, but I can also help people in my own community. And I think that's something that I always bring with me throughout all my volunteering. But then also just professionalism and being able to present myself. Maybe I, just starting at this tax season and being able to give them my 100% all and show that professionalism to every client I'm working.
I think for me, it's just those conversational skills, being able to further develop those. There are some tough conversations that are had, but then still being able to help and educate clients has been a big one that develops from the beginning towards where we are now. So,
for me, it's an opportunity to work on communication skills. We see so many people on so many different levels. Some people come in and they're just angry because of their situation. Some people come in, they're scared. Other people are just looking for information. So being able to deal with people, where they're at is an opportunity to hone those communication skills, which I think is just important day to day. To be able to, derail somebody who's just on a tear because somebody last year did their taxes wrong. Well, work with us. Let's see what we can do. How can we help? How can we fix it? And like you said, the lady who was afraid she was going to owe, how many people was like, oh my God, I'm going to owe? Or people who haven't filed for a number of years, it's like, well, we're going to owe so much money. And what do we do? What do we do? It's like, it's okay, one day at a time.
Right.
We'll deal with the here and now, and then we'll figure out how to get you the help that you need going forward. We've got other resources we can share. But that knowledge base, which helps with the communication to meet people, on their level. So wherever they are.
Yeah, I have gained that too, like the de-escalation when you do get people that come in. And I've had somebody that they came in mad as well, and they still owed, but they were thankful that we provided the service and that we explained the reason of them owing. So that's always like, oh my gosh, you look at the refund, they're gonna owe so much money, and then they're like, oh, okay. Well, at least you explained it, so it's okay.
I think that's something else I learned of, like, slow down. Like, sometimes life is just like go, 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 go.
Yeah.
But like with this program, I really learned like, no, like it does matter that much. Like you need to slow down, explain everything, and I don't know. It's helped me change my perspective on life too. Of everything is not an urgent matter. You know, we can take time to understand things.
I have had a number of clients say thank you for explaining why. They can go to a paid preparer and they'll say, okay, well, you're going to pay us $300 for us to tell you owe $3,000.
Yeah.
you're not going to explain why or how I can fix it or what can I do differently. But yeah, the appreciation is there.
Right.
But to be able to talk to them, I think is just a great skill to have in and outside of the workspace.
Yeah, that's something I really try and focus on is explanation of the why of why you're getting it from or why you're owing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then so you two AmeriCorps and CCC, and then RSVP. Did you guys find yourself interacting a lot with each other, and how did you guys, go toward? I know Patrice is one of our coordinators, so I know you guys went to her.
Yeah.
She knows it all. She really does.
Oh,
She's been with us.
Never.
Yeah, but we do have other AmeriCorps. Did you guys see them more of like a mentor, or that's your go-to people that they have the answers, or they're gonna figure it out with you?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely felt the support throughout the whole tax season, and definitely saw the patience. There was, especially at the beginning, a lot of questions of like, I don't know what we're doing. How do we do this? Where do we find this? Help with the printer.
Today.
Yeah.
So just always saw that there was support and a lot of patience with us. So I really, really appreciate that, and made it much more easier for us to come to RSVP members. So I think that was a big thing.
Yeah, opening and welcoming. That's what I would say. It was always nice. Anytime I had a question, you would always help me out. Never felt judged in any way, which is really nice. But I think it's also great for like all of us to see that like there are opportunities as we grow up as well, and serving doesn't stop when you start working a job or whatever, start having kids. You can always serve and always go towards that bigger goal, which is really, really nice to see.
I have thoroughly enjoyed working with all of you guys and watching you grow into your confidence in preparing tax returns. Just, we knew to expect as the season goes on, they get more and more complicated. People put it off, and just when they have the dumpster fire, they will walk in on April 13th. Here's my fire, help me put it out. But to see you guys grow and develop and be more confident and able to talk to people about their individual tax situations, that has been absolutely awesome to see. So it's always a wonderful opportunity. You guys have been great, and I'll miss you when you're gone.
Same here.
Yeah, but I agree. I feel like the first couple of days, maybe the first week, we're kind of like, are you guys okay? Do you guys need help? Are you guys need this? And we expect it for you guys to come and ask us questions. There's definitely no dumb question, because I was there in that position. And I remember that whole time in training, I was like, I do not know nothing. And you guys took the course in a week, and we did it for a few weeks, like weeks. And so that whole time I was like, I don't know nothing. But then once you, start to working, and then you're like, oh, okay, it's all coming back to you. So I feel like I was always behind you guys and making sure you guys were good. But then once the season starts going, I'm like, oh, they got this. Oh, she's fine. I'll go, I guess. But I'll go and review, but she's got it.
And even today, one of, was Zayana. She heard somebody else ask me a question. I was like, I haven't done that yet. Hang on a second. She said, oh, well, this is what it is. And boom, hopped in. And she said, well, this is where they need to go. This is the information they need. It was about a specific credit, residential energy. And because I hadn't seen one, but with all the people who come through, there's no way for all of us to see everything that's coming through the door. But she was able to jump in. She went click, click, click. She opened it up. She told taxpayer, this is the information we need, and this is the number that you have to provide in the totals. I'm like, okay. And I'm standing at the door just like,
They grow up so fast.
And then they're gone.
All right. Well, I think we're almost at the end, so I want to thank you guys. This was a fun conversation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but this was really fun. But for RSVP, like I said, it is for individuals that are 55 and older. But we do start recruiting for all volunteers, tax preparers and site navigators. In the fall, we will start doing just like our Club 360s in the summer, but we will have more information on our Facebook page and on our website at Omaha EITC Coalition. I'll also add a link of where you can put a volunteer application, and then I'll give you a little bit more information on our exact orientation dates in the fall. And then NCCC, if you guys want to.
Yeah, for NCCC, it's for anyone between the ages of 18 to 24. More information, I know there's an open application right now for team leaders, and I think Corps members are just going to open up later on. But you can look at AmeriCorps.gov for more information on upcoming class and applications.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and put up a link as well for AmeriCorps.gov on here. So if anybody is interested in signing up, just click on those links.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching.